Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So it's away we go then. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season.
Now there's a player with a...
And the finish! There it is!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit. True finish.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Barcelona have the league's best defensive record. Hoists it forward. Atletico Madrid were imperious when the two sides last met. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a decent ball. And Torres! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Atletico Madrid take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Forward it goes. Longley. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Clearance and very necessary. And he's managed to get himself offside. Xavi Alonso, Dembele, and it's Aubameyang. Shot goal! Valero battles to win it back. The whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Atletico Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. the second half gets underway. Barcelona, very impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Redondo has created one goal already. Nicely controlled. Ronaldinho! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Ronaldinho. Redondo. Played back in. Goalkeeper's ball. It's Dembele. Dembele. Oh, really good feet from him. Dembele. Dembele's cross. Maxi Rodriguez with a delicate ball. Going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Changes here from both sides, in fact. Dembele. Torres, still scoring skills have already been evident. Ribery! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
And that's it. Atletico Madrid, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they look like scoring. It is a landslide. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot.
Atletico Madrid come into this second leg brimming with confidence following what turned out to be a truly convincing win last time out, a performance for which they were rightly lauded. Of course, there were the customary voices about exercising caution when their boss faced the press last night, but the general feeling seems to be that the job is more or less done, a mood that is clearly reflected in the atmosphere here. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Atletico Madrid were so obviously the better side in the first leg. Same again would do nicely.
Well, seeing how well they played last time round, Peter, and seeing how that's boosted their confidence and morale while sapping away that of their opponents, this could be just a case of delivering the coup de grace here.
And that gets things running. Atletico Madrid are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. And they looked... Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Atletico Madrid take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Mitroglou, Valero. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And he's cut it out. Defender's on the back foot. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Desai gets good distance on it. Shot a goal! In it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it. The trouble versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Kimpembe, Ceballos, Aubameyang, gets it upfield. Let's put a stop to that. He'll have a go. He's done very well to get to that.
Aubameyang sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Looking crossfield, changing the point of attack. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Atletico Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back underway here. Oh, really good feet from him. It's Di Maria. Played back in. Ronaldinho. Ball through needs to be good here. And he's there to hoof it away. It's a loose ball. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it high. He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. Rashford. Paris Saint-Germain keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's
Has a hit! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Atletico Madrid are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Loretto has a goal! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gets it back. Messi making it. Hits one! In for the fourth! He scores! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Become a case of men against boys.
Well,
And that will be the final act. Victory in round one. Still plenty to do, of course, but one huge step forwards. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Atletico Madrid showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, I thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players, and that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Maxi Rodriguez. A chance to play it in. Danger averted for now. Valero. Ronaldinho. Towering header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Atletico Madrid got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Atletico Madrid playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them. Levante have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Pete.
Has a hit! Redondo. It's Ronaldinho. Rodriguez. Oh, he's had a shot! He's got away with one there. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone for it! He's scored! The breakthrough strike!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Atletico Madrid draw first blood here.
Well, that's the currency he deals in.
Has a pop! And the follow-up! Desai. Oh, that is up for a header! Oh, that could cost them.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Atletico Madrid are clinging on for the points here, right at the end. Now, and the finish! In it goes! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so...
And that will be the final act. Atletico Madrid come away with the win. A job really well done in all... Four teams, we're down to the last 4 then, the penultimate round in this fine competition. The 2 teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass. Having come this far, they're entitled to believe that. The competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game and then the final.
Well, one of the occasions of the calendar, and in an atmosphere to match. We may well see a high-octane contest where both really look to test respective defences. I sincerely hope we avoid the alternative, which is a potential game of chess. Nobody wants that. It deserves much more.
So we're up and running. Jim, which shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Aubameyang is the obvious danger man here, and yet he's afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Decent looking ball. Cut out in the nick of time. Ronaldinho tries to get it forward quickly. Keeper's got good distance on that. Albiol drives it forward. And here's Aubameyang. That's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Missa. And here's Qualia. It's Quagliarella!
Missed by a fraction.
That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Atletico Madrid seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Nacho goes looking.
Real Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
That's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hazard. Time to deliver. Fired deep towards the back post. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Atletico Madrid going for goal! And out to safety. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Desai. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
I've got changes here, from both sides in fact. It's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Real Madrid making consecutive changes here. Atletico Madrid have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Ronaldinho. Redondo. Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hazard. And it's played forward. There will be a throw-in. Lovely feet. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And he's there to clear it. And that is that. Atletico Madrid win at home. 90 minutes still to play on the road, but they have a lead to cling to. Well, how will we look back on that? Well, hello, one and all. This, of course, the penultimate game before the big day, and there is a matching sense of occasion here. We are just waiting for the last few supporters to come in. So many people wanted to make it here, and there is congestion outside the ground. We're not surprised to hear that. Well, the first leg was a tale of two contrasting sets of fortunes, and both sides, in their respective manner, would be attempting to convince themselves that it is not quite over yet. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Inevitable outcome or a dramatic turnaround? One or the other? More likely, Jim.
I just can't see how a team that's produced such a professional performance first time up can suddenly go and throw it all away. If they do manage to do it in style, it would serve as a real statement of intent ahead of the final.
So off we go then. Atletico Madrid made the most of their home advantage, winning the first leg. They would appear to have one foot in the final. If you consider the margin of victory, it would take something fairly crazy to blow it from here. Modric, a real chance if he can get through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Now it's Torres. And Torres! Oh, that's brilliant! A finish right from the top draw.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Atletico Madrid have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Albiol does well there, alert, and he's going long. Griezmann, plenty waiting in the middle, great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Real Madrid can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to put...
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Oh, good interception. And it's Mariano. He's having a look round. Can he find a finish now? Defender's on the back foot. Griezmann out to the right. Maxi going for goal! Not this time.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Half-time in the semi-final. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Reflections on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Atletico Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're already into the second period.
Atletico Madrid going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Modric. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's Ronaldinho. He's got options out wide. Ronaldinho. It's anyone's ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Modric plays it forward. Mbappe! Oh, that could cost them.
Mbappe clearly cannot yet fathom how he hasn't levelled it. A stunning, stunning save.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Goes to finish! Should have equalised.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Messi provides an outlet. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Aga. Albiol positions himself well and cuts it out. Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
4 extra minutes added on. Right through the middle. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that is that. Surely the best preparation for the final. A thumping win in the semi. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.
Atletico Madrid made it through then to the business end of the tournament. We're down to the last 8 now, the stakes getting higher and higher. Not only them, of course, it's the same story for everyone. They all are desperate to win it. Something then is going to have to give. It is a charged atmosphere in here, fittingly so, given what is up for grabs. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. A truly big night of football here ahead of us. It always is when this competition is in town.
Well, we're at the stage, Peter, when the dream becomes believable. The stage of the season when everything takes on a tougher, more pressurised edge. When you want to win all you can, but might have to settle for one. This would be worth settling for, believe me.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Miralem Pjanic. He plays in that deep midfield position, Peter, which allows him to take his time to pick out a pass to the forward line. He also delivers a fantastic set piece, something that his manager...
He's gone for it! Goal! Atletico Madrid! There is the breakthrough! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Atletico Madrid have an early lead. Good start. Forward it goes. And it's Aubameyang. He's through. Goes for goal! Back of the net! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Bale, now the cross. Tolisso tries to get it forward quickly. Klein hurtling down that right flank. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Klein. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
And it's Bale. Redondo. He's had a look. Looks to... Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Atletico Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. There's the start of the second half. He's had a goal!
Standing save to keep that out.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Gets up to head it!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Klein can't get the better of his opposite number. Breaks on here, going through. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Lamar, out to the left it goes, dashing forward at pace. That's put paid to a promising move. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Bale. Bale. Massive leap!
Oh, extraordinary.
So I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite a...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Asking for trouble. Towering header.
Got the hard part right.